music. He's like love, 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 and music. La la la, love, 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 and music. Love, love.
Hello, hello, hello. My bun is so messy today, but whatever. Hello, 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 everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jay Lee. This is Jay Lee's Corner, and this is some quick little tea with gossip with Jay Lee. So have a little seat, get your little sip or whatever. I guess it's the day to call everybody out who owes somebody some money or something like that. So earlier I just talked about the whole Monique and her husband trying to air out Tyler Perry or whatever, which is some crazy foolishness. And then we have Dame Dash calling out Lee Daniels. Now see, look, if y'all watch my growing up hip hop videos, y'all know I think Dame Dash is kind of, he don't do things all the way right. But this is an interesting situation. So video surfaced that we know Dame Dash himself recorded. We know Dame Dash set this up. Dame Dash is good for trying to get things on camera, okay? He is all for a scene, okay? He like action and it goes down. So I call him Dame. I'll do whatever I need to do as long as the camera's there. Dash was at a Diana Ross concert, okay? And guess who else was there? Lee Daniels. Now, see, you would probably say, well, what them two together with each other? Like, what's going on? You know, Lee Daniels is the director, whatever. He had the shows on Fox. Dame Dash, I don't know what he does. Anyway, so the video showed Dame Dash confronting Lee for supposedly, allegedly loaning him $2 million. Okay? And I said, that couldn't have been recently, because I just don't think Dame Dash got $2 million sitting around to loan someone. Okay? I mean, let's be truthful. What? I'm still not sure what he does now. Okay? And we have to remember, just because you were making millions in the 90s and the early 2000s does not mean that you are making millions in 2018. Because if you earn that money, but you keep spending that money, but no money is coming in, you don't keep getting millions. So, I mean, I think he's at least $1,000 there. You know what I'm saying? He has a few $100,000s in his account. Well, you might have a couple million, but he don't have an extra $2 to loan anyone, in my personal opinion. Anyway, so the video shows Lee Daniels standing there trying to hear Miss Diana Ross sing her songs or whatever, wrapped up in a little blanket, okay, in his own little world. And then Dame Dash like, you been ducking and dodging me, you know what I'm saying? You took, you know, you borrowed $2 million from me, told me I would get it back in like a month. You ain't gave it back to me. And I'm like, well, damn. And Lee looks caught, busted, and disturbed, because he looked like, first of all, you're my face. Second of all, you recording me. And third of all, we in public. Again, they weren't at like a private party. They were at a show, at Diana Ross's show. This was last week. And you know what I'm saying? He's upset. Okay. Now, clearly, this had to be years ago, because he even then said, you know what I'm saying, you didn't even invite me to any of the Precious shit. So my thing is, again, Precious had to be the worst movie ever made, because it has brought up the craziest beats 9 years later. Okay, you know, to bring, because that came out in 2009. So my thing is, if he loaned him money and never got it paid back, and then for him to say you never even invited me to the Precious shit, that to me means I loaned you money before you did Precious, and when you did Precious and it was this big hit, you didn't even invite me to the big hit parties. And you know what I'm saying, I feel like that's some bullshit, is what I took it. And the whole time, you know what I'm saying, I'm like, well, that means he loaned the money roughly 2007, between 2007 and 2009, because it came out in 2009. So we're gonna say, you know, maybe a year or two before he loaned him the money. However, I'm confused, because if I loan you $20, okay, I'm not gonna bring it up 9 to 11 years later. Because at that point in time, I'm like, I don't care. And you know, there's a saying that people say is, you never loan something that you can afford to not get back. You do want to loan people money, and you do want to, well, you hope they will pay you back. Some people don't, and if they don't, you're like, okay, I guess I have to just chalk it up, so I lost it. But you don't chalk up $2 million at all. But I also feel like, what took so long for you to say to him, you owe me this money. If you were supposed to pay me back $2 million in a month, I'm not gonna come to you 9 years later. Like, it's gonna be some like ASAP shit. And I'm like, this in the industry, they had to have ran into each other. They have to know some of the same people, a little bit here and there, because they're both. I'm gonna say Dame is in the industry, but I don't really know what he does still, because once he left Rockefeller, it kind of just floated around. So, but it was funny because the whole time Dame hype, be a man, tell them what you did to me, tell them I did was wrong. And Lee like, Damon, calm down. I'll call you. We can talk. Yes, I know I was wrong. Yes, I know I was wrong, Damon. And it's funny because I'm like, you was a boy, Damon. It's just the weirdest thing. It's just crazy. And he's so calm, but he also probably realized I'm kind of busted. And I think the reason he didn't react the way Dame was because he like, it's on camera. This is how I feel. Did Dame have the right to check Lee? Absolutely. If I loaned you money and you didn't pay it back, I have every right to ask you about my money when I see you. Excuse me. And if I just but I don't get how you don't see someone who you loaned $2 million, how you don't talk to them for 9 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, because if he gave it to him 2 months ago or 6 months ago, I get that. Because it's been 6 months, you've been ducking and diving, man. Where's my money? Where's my money, man? I want my motherfucking money. I get that. But I'm like, that. This been like 11 years, like 9. It's weird for me. It's weird to say what happened in the middle of all this that you never talked to him. Because at one point, we see Lee say, I'm going to give you my number so you can call me and we can talk about this, because this isn't the place to have the conversation. And he's being calm. You see him like see the camera and he like, because I just don't like how Dame made it a scene. You know what I'm saying? Like, he planned to do it that way, because he then said, I'm going to go to my lawyer, we're going to file another lawsuit, and I'm going to go public with it. So again, I'm like, Dame looking for a scene. Okay, he like, the whole growing up hip hop thing, I think, is in his head, and I think he think everything is scene, cut, and action, and all that stuff. But again, I felt like it could have been done differently. I felt like, just sue him. If you loan me $2 million and I duck you for 9 years, you have every right to sue me. And I can't get upset, because I'm pretty sure that ain't the first time you probably asked that man for that money. And if for whatever reason Lee kept ducking him, sue his ass. I need my money, okay? And I just don't like how he did it, where he did it, kind of how he caught him. But you do hear Lee say, I was wrong. Yes, I was wrong, but I'm still like, is he just agreeing with Dame to get Dame to calm down? Because the fact that Dame was loud enough for us to hear him talking over the music means he must have had on a goddamn microphone. Because I can be at work talking to Shannon, if the fan's too loud and the kids are too loud, I can't hear her. And you at a full-fledged Diana Ross concert and we can hear what you saying, is words going across. It was, bruh, he planned that shit, microphone and all. He probably knew he was going to be there. He said, you know what I'm saying? He keep ducking and dodging me. I'm going to catch his ass here. And again, he has every right to want to get his money. But again, I'm questioning what took 9 years for you to get in the same space with him to even ask for it back. And like, two, that's the money I would use to finance my films. That's capital, you know what I'm saying? You ain't like me. You've never had a struggle for money. You got your money doing a foreign film. So I'm looking like, it's a whole argument. But I'm like, at the end of the day, I don't need any of that. My thing is, did you borrow $2 million from me? Yeah, I did. Did you pay me back? No, I didn't. I want my money. Okay, this is my number. Call me. We can get a situation. Okay, cool. And if you give me your number and I call you and I'm not paid within, let's say 30 days, because it could take some time to come up with $2 million if you don't have it in cash. Okay, we're going to do a little contract. What you have 30 days within to pay me. And if you do not, said lawsuit will be filed ASA motherfucking P. But again, I mean, it was messy, bitch. But Dame is a messy bitch, if you ask me. Always have been, always will be. And maybe he's just working on his next storyline because he didn't kick the son off growing up hip hop. Who knows? But again, it was funny because I felt like Lee was looking at him like, this nigga here, like this nigga then came up in this sanctified place. We listened to Mama Diana sing some songs. I'm saying she talking about I'm coming out, and he coming up here ruining the goddamn feng shui. And he came in hot. Okay, he was angry. But again, as I said, he has every right to want his money back when he loaned it. However, you should also remember, don't loan something that you can't afford to get back, or that you can't afford to not get back. Because at the end of the day, some people just file and they don't pay back loans. Now, people come on saying, well, yeah, that proves that what Monique was saying was true. That's why she only got paid 50 grand. I don't think one has to do with the other. I think, as we know, that movie back in the day, Precious, no one got paid a lot. Like, it was an independent film, and those indie films, no one gets paid a lot of money for those indie films. And then if they happen to get picked up or bought by a movie company, you know what I'm saying, that's when more money comes into play. But you know what I'm saying, it's a tricky game. So I don't think the Monique situation, how much she got paid, has anything to do with, you know, him borrowing money from Dame Dash. I just think Dame need to find out another way to, you know what I'm saying, not always make things. Because then he posted the video on his own Instagram, and he said, I straight up loaned this dude Lee Daniels $2 million, you know, to pay for his dream of being a director. It was money I was using to fund my movies and stay indie. He promised I could get my money back in months. Then he makes Precious and goes missing, so he doesn't have to pay me. So that means you're saying he went missing for 9 years. I have seen Lee Daniels my damn self in the past 9 years. He has been at event after event. I just don't get how you're saying he ducked you for 9 years for $2 million and you never sued before now. Don't get it. Like, I'm wondering in my head, why now are you making it public if you ain't said shit in 9 years? Now, they did say, like, back in 2014, Dame accused him of not paying back some money. But I'm like, hell, if he owed you from 2008, 2009, why loan him more money in 2014? He ain't paid you back the first goddamn time, so you stupid. But he tagged, he said, this is the true definition of a culture vulture. He said, eats off the culture, but rob the culture at the same time. See you back in court. You're going to pay me my money. He then tagged TMZ, Van Lathan, who was the guy who went off on Kanye West. He tagged the Shade Room, Deadline, World Star, Vogue Magazine, People, Page 6, Oprah, and Halle Berry. I said, now what does Halle Berry have to do with anything? Did she loan you some money too? Like, do you owe Halle Berry money and you can't pay her because you wait for him to pay you? Like, how does that really work? I get Oprah because Oprah had something to do with Precious. But where does Halle Berry come into play? Maybe he mistagged her. I don't know. But again, Dame does things for publicity in one way or the other. I just feel like there was another way to go about this without having to go to someone's concert, record you confronting him, post it on your social media, and then tag all the gossip blogs. I'm like, that don't scream like, come on now, bruh. And again, he loaned you the money 9 years ago. 9 years ago. He might be just really hard up for cash right now. He wants his money back. I don't know. Anyway, that's my little tea for you guys today. I am Jay Lee. This is Jay Lee's Corner. Peace.